Yo, what up, y'all? I'm Russell.
And I'm Jonah.
And we are the Must Squad. Yo, we got a suggestion to do on our universe is way bigger than you think. We're doing the ocean is way deeper than you think. Let's get it. This isn't nearly as long, I don't think, so let's get it.
The ocean is really, really deep.
Same guy
Deeper,
that made
in
it.
fact, than most of us realize. If you were to shave off...
I'll tell you what, this right here, picture, gives me anxiety, bro.
Oh yeah, just the depth of it.
Yeah.
The abyss underneath.
Well,
you.
just imagine if you're like in the ocean, like where the trench is,
Yeah.
and like, dude, it just goes down forever, dude.
Dude, not even really the trench. I've never been to the ocean, but I feel like if I was in the middle of the ocean, just floating there, just like thinking of all of the sea creatures that could be underneath me at any moment, you know what I mean?
Well,
that's just eerie.
Yeah, it is eerie, but most of the time, like, this is what it looks like. There's like no sea creatures there. You know what I mean?
Ooh, dude, that's spooky.
It is.
Than most of us realize. If you were to shave off all of the land from the tops of every continent and island in the world and fill up the ocean's deepest points with that land, then the entire Earth would be covered in an ocean 2 miles deep. 3/4 of our planet is already covered in water though, and it goes a lot deeper than just 2 miles. Let's start with a sense of scale. This dot right here is the size of an average human, this slightly larger dot is the size of an elephant, and this is the size of the largest ship ever built, the Knock Nevis.
Damn.
With that in mind, let's start going underwater and see what we find out. The first milestone is at 40 meters below the surface, which is the maximum depth allowed for recreational scuba diving. A little further down,
It's kind of crazy. Like, you can only go that far scuba diving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like, you still have like 99% to go.
down at 93 meters is where the wreck of the Lusitania was discovered, which is interesting because the Lusitania itself is 240 meters long, which means that it sank in water shallower than it is long, so
Should I turn these off? Keep them on. Sorry, guys. Captions.
You can turn them off.
if the ship was standing on its stern or bow, it would be sticking out of the water. Just slightly deeper than that, at 100 meters, is where diving can become seriously fatal if you're not careful because of decompression sickness. But that didn't stop a man named Herbert Nitsch to accomplish the free diving.
Isn't that decompression sickness crazy?
Yeah, it is.
Like, the pressures, like, if you come up too fast, you're like, I don't know what happens. I think your lungs, like,
your
or
yeah,
something.
your body like adapts to the pressure or something really quick. So
Yeah.
like if you, I don't know the science behind it, but I did see an episode of House
Mhm.
where someone basically went like diving or whatever and got kind of like that depth sickness,
Yeah.
but then they went on a plane
Oh.
and then went even higher, and it was like killing them.
Damn.
It was House though, like
Damn. Is that fiction or non-fiction, though, you know?
right.
world record at a depth of 214 meters. This guy swam down to this level with just one single breath.
One single
How-
breath.
Okay, I'm American, so like, what's meter?
It's more than a yard, I think. Wait.
Meter to mile.
I think it's more than a... Oh, meters, I think, is like 3 feet.
Yeah, it's probably around 3 feet or
Yeah.
close to, because it says 1,600 meters are in a mile.
So that's like
I'm just trying to
an eighth of a mile,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think.
trying to make sense of it.
Yeah.
But a little further down at 332 meters, we have the scuba diving world record, which was accomplished by another man named Ahmed Gabir.
Look at all
If
those
he had swam
tanks on
down
him.
another 111 meters, then he would have reached the height of the Empire State Building if it was submerged
Damn.
underwater. And a little further than that,
That's really not that far down. though.
No, that's only. Fuck. I
It's
don't
less than
know.
a mile. It's less than 3/4 of a mile, I think.
Yeah.
at 500 meters below the
Or less than
surface,
half a
we
mile.
arrive at the maximum dive depth of blue whales, the largest creatures on the planet and also
That's
the
the
limit of the
maximum
U.S.
dive
Seawolf class
depth of
nuclear
whales?
submarine.
Yeah, they
500?
don't go lower than that.
That's not even half a mile.
Yeah.
At 535 meters, we can witness the maximum dive depth of emperor penguins, and this is when we must bring up the intensity of water pressure. At this level below the surface, the water pressure exerted on a person or the penguins would be roughly equivalent to a polar bear standing on a quarter. So further down the depths,
Damn,
at
boy.
830 meters, would be the height of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the tallest building in the world. Once we hit 1,000 meters below the surface, we begin to enter the scary zone. Light from the surface
it's already
can no
been
longer
scary.
reach beyond this point, so the rest of the
scary in the
ocean
first 10
below
feet,
is shrouded in permanent darkness. On top of that, the water pressure you would experience
Permanent darkness.
at this point would be about the same as if you were standing on the surface of the planet Venus, meaning that you would die very quickly. You would also meet the giant squid at this sea level if the water pressure didn't already
Kraken?
kill you.
Imagine seeing that giant squid IRL.
The Kraken? Is that an actual thing? That's not an actual
There's a
thing.
giant squid, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not like the Kraken. It's only like, see that human to scale?
Yeah.
It is super big though.
That'd still be fucking
I'll
scary.
show you a
dude.
video of it after this.
At 1,280 meters, we reach the maximum depth dived to by the leatherback sea turtle, and further down at 1,828 meters, we would reach the deepest part of the Grand Canyon were it to be underwater with us. Down at 2,000 meters, we start to encounter some of the more terrifying sea creatures, like the ominously named black dragonfish, a carnivorous
Oh, you know what
Is that
that
with
is?
the light?
The light?
Ooh.
beast with a stomach that doesn't allow light to be emitted through it, meaning that since we're in total darkness underwater at this point, the only way you would ever see this thing is with a flashlight. A little further down,
Scary.
at 2,250 meters, we would reach the maximum depth dived to by both sperm whales and the very frightening colossal squid. Sperm whales often have sucker
How
marks
big that
and
thing
scars
is.
left on their bodies from battles with the colossal squid that likely take place at
Dude,
They're
they're
battling
just down.
down there.
They're just down there
the squids
fighting,
themselves
dude.
can grow to be 14 meters long and weigh up to 750 kilograms with eyes the size of a dinner plate and razor-sharp sickles in the middle of their tentacles. So yeah,
Jeez.
good luck with that.
Damn, razor sharp sickles in the middle of their tentacles. So they
That's-
grab onto you with that?
Yeah, they just fucking.
Down there.
But the eyes of a dinner plate, dude,
Yeah.
it's like this, bro.
Man, that's fucked.
It's
Way
freaky.
further down at 3,800 meters, we can find the wreck of the RMS Titanic. And a bit past that, at 4,000 meters, we start
Wait,
to enter
what?
the abyss.
The Titanic's down that far?
Yeah, 3,800 meters.
And a bit past that, at 4,000 meters, we start to enter the abyssal zone of the ocean. Water pressure is at an astonishing 11,000 pounds per square inch down
Damn.
here, and there are numerous strange, almost alien-like creatures that inhabit these depths, such as the fangtooth, anglerfish, and viperfish. Down at 4,267 meters is the average depth of the ocean where you would normally expect to hit the floor, but there are parts of the
Yeah, so the average depth of the ocean, like if you're out in the ocean, you're swimming, 4,267 meters, dude.
That's just the average. That's not
the deepest.
Yeah.
ocean that goes significantly deeper than even this. At 4,791 meters rests the wreckage of the battleship Bismarck sunk during World War II, and way down at 6,000 meters is the beginning of the Hadal Zone, named after the underworld Hades itself. The water pressure down at these depths can become 1,100 times what you would experience way back on top at the surface, which is roughly equal to an elephant balancing on a postage stamp or a single person carrying the weight of 50 Boeing 747 jumbo jets.
Damn.
Down at these depths, you would be crushed immediately without any outside protection, but life still exists down here.
Isn't it kind of crazy? Like it crushes you. You know what I mean?
You think
Like
it
you would go down
compact
there,
you?
it would like compact. Yeah, I don't know. Or would it just feel like you're getting crushed? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I would assume like you can't.
Or like it's so
You just
heavy
can't
you can't
fucking
move or
It
nothing.
might be like
Yeah,
that.
but your life
I
would
don't
probably
know.
last like 0.2 seconds.
It wouldn't pancake you.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it like
I would assume it would pancake you.
if it's like a implosion, like
right,
you know what I mean?
right.
Here
If you guys know that, put it in the
in
comments.
various
know.
strange forms. At 6,500 meters, we reach the maximum depth that the DSV Alvin can dive to, a popular research submarine that helped to discover the Titanic.
Nice.
Way further down, at 8,848 meters below the surface,
Isn't it crazy how humans like created that thing to go all the way down there? Like humans are fucking sick, dude.
Humans are fucking.
we have arrived at the height of Mount Everest, were it to be upside down and placed underwater. And then, way further
Wow.
past even that, at 10,898 meters, we arrive at the depth reached by James Cameron in 2012 during the Deep Sea Challenger mission.
Oh, dude, he
The
went in
deepest
that
point in the
submarine
ocean
thing?
yet reached by humans
Yeah,
was
that's
back
crazy.
in 1960, though, when two men named Don Walsh and Jacques Piccard reached a depth of 10,916 meters using their Trieste
That
submarine.
would be so scary going
That
down
would
there
be so fucking.
because
scary.
you never know if your submarine's just gonna
Right, and one you can't fucking see anything.
yeah.
Two, because of the fucking depth sickness or whatever. you'd have to come slowly up, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And then 3, yeah, what if your fucking shit just gives out and fucking
implodes?
Yeah.
I wonder how they tested that it could do that. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Marine. It took them 5 hours to descend through the ocean to this depth, and they only stayed for 20 minutes before a window cracked and they began to resurface. Just a bit further down from there at 10,972 meters, and we reached the average flight altitude of a commercial airliner. So if you've ever looked out of a window while on a flight...
Damn, you see that? That's a good analogy.
What?
If you're ever in an airplane and you're looking down at the land,
yeah,
that's how far that is underwater.
The ground, that's a very good sense of how incredibly deep down into the abyss that we are currently at. Finally, when we hit 10,994 meters, we have hit the bottom of the known ocean called the Challenger Deep, right here on this map just about 300 kilometers southwest of Guam Island. However, it is believed that there are almost certainly even deeper parts of the ocean than this that just haven't been discovered yet.
Yeah.
It wasn't until 1997, after all, that the Serena Deep was discovered with a depth of 10,732 meters, making it the second deepest known point in the ocean. It is estimated that only about 5% of the ocean's floor has been accurately mapped, leaving the other 95% to be currently a mystery. It may be only a matter of time before an even deeper part of our ocean is found, and who knows what we may discover there.
The Kraken.
So thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to stay up to date with...
Damn, bro.
That's fucking wild. Dude, the ocean is scary. The ocean has always been scary to me.
It's scary to me. I'll go to the beach and swim out quite a far bit, but like even then I'm still kind of like,
Yeah, because dude, you could get fucking caught in a riptide or whatever.
Riptide, shark.
Yeah, sharks, dude. Sharks are fucking scary.
Yeah. Most of the time, sharks don't kill you, though. But imagine, like, a shark biting onto you and then dragging you down, dog.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Think about a fucking dolphin taking you down there and fucking having its way with you. Because dolphins do that.
Dolphins be trying to fuck people, dog.
Dude, they're very rapey.
They're very rapey.
Dude, dolphins have rapey vibes.
If you guys got an opportunity to go down to the bottom in a sub, would you do it? Would you do it?
Dude, absolutely not. That's too scary for me.
I want to know if you guys will do it, though. If we miss anything, put in the comments, hit that like, hit that sub. We try to reply to all the comments. I'm a tattoo artist. My stuff's up here.
And I'm a podcaster / videographer. My stuff's right there.
And the links are in the description.